I have.
There really is one?
There really is one.
To everything? The secret of the universe, the great question of life and everything?
Yes.
And are you ready to give it to us?
I am.
Now?
Now.
Wow.
Though I don't think you're going to like it.
It doesn't matter. We must know it.
Now.
Yes.
All right.
Well?
You're really not going to like it.
Tell us.
The answer to the great question
Yes.
of life, the universe, and everything
Yes.
is...
Yes.
is...
Yes.
Hello, and welcome to Time Ram. It's the Doctor Who podcast where we take a random doctor and a random story and we ram them together. Because we want to. Yeah, we really, really want to. My name is Barry Williams, and joining me in this endeavour are Rupert Booth.
I want to be here also.
And Paul Ferry.
Isn't it great to be back on audio again?
Oh, thank fuck, yeah.
I can take this corset off and take out my glass eye. I don't know if that'll have picked up on audio at all.
It didn't at all, but it's fine.
Probably sound effect on that, yeah, later on.
Put a champagne cork on, obviously, you know.
Yeah,
I went really close to the microphone thinking it'll pick it up. Still didn't pick it up.
It's the Soundgate, man.
It's a hell of a pop guard.
So tonight we are taking the David Tennant episode 42.
Yes.
And we're giving it to his father-in-law, Peter Davison.
Yeah. True time ram.
True time ram, yeah. So we've all watched 42. I guess we all had the same reaction, which was
Yeah.
Mm.
I tried to analyze why it's meh. Again, like a lot of Chibnall stories on the surface, you know, in terms of the plot, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I think it's just uninspiring, isn't it? I said in the chat before when I just watched it, uninspiring as I remember. I haven't watched it often, and I was watching it. I thought, I know why. Yeah.
It's not very deep. It hasn't got anything else to say.
No.
I think the spaceship in a certain amount of time, and that's what they do, and there's nothing else to it.
And let's face it, we saw that in 1975. It was called Planet of Evil.
Yeah.
It is for a start, it's Planet of Evil. You take the stuff from the sentient body that you've been on, it wants it back and drags you down to it, you give it back and you're fine. That's Planet of Evil exactly. So that's shit. Secondly, I think some of the performances aren't as hot as they could be. Now, I was comparing it to the Satan Pit from the previous season because in look, it's very much that alien-inspired thing. Aliens, you know, that way.
Yeah.
Not the Star Wars used universe because Han Solo isn't walking around in a vest. They're walking around, you know, the sweaty vest look. But very much, I think, starts with Alien, really. So it's that. But in the Satan Pit, all the guest cast absolutely give top-notch performances. They're all really, really good.
Yeah.
And I think in this, they're all really fine.
Yeah.
I think the characters in the Satan Pit are a bit more distinctive. I mean, that's
They are.
thing.
Yeah.
They are.
Partly because the conceit is, we've got to do it all in 42 minutes. They just turn up. They don't really get introduced. You don't really find anything out about most of them.
As we've always said in our reviews of Chibnall stories of the Whittaker era, where the fuck are you? Where have you come from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do I care? Oh, you're gone now, are you? All right, bye.
Yeah.
That seems to be a trait. Absolutely spot on. Yeah, you don't care about them very much,
No.
Yeah.
unfortunately. And if you don't care about them, then you don't. Everything I like about this episode is Freema Agyeman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's absolutely carrying it. She's the only interesting thing in it, and the only one I care
Yeah.
about.
there's one moment in this episode which I still find spine tingling. You can probably
Mhm.
guess what moment it is. But the rest of it, everything surrounding that moment for me is of very little.
Is it when she's in the pod?
The pod.
Yes, the
Yeah.
pod.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The end of episode 1 of our two-parter.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
her acting is fantastic there.
She's
I
great.
really like Freema Agyeman. I thought
I really like
Martha
her.
was a fantastic companion, and
Yeah.
Martha is one of my top 3 favorites. Martha, Donna, and Bill.
Yeah.
Are top 3 New Who companions. Yeah, Martha was great, underused. Should have been given more of a Liz Shaw, more agency, more intelligence, less fawning around after the Doctor.
yeah,
But that's Russell, isn't it? He writes characters who are in love with the Doctor because he's in love with the Doctor.
yeah.
They're,
I
they're,
found
they're
it.
Mary Russells.
I found it less interesting every time she wasn't on the screen.
Yes.
Because Tennant is just tenanting.
Yeah,
He's literally phoning it in to an
he's
extent.
absolutely as Tom does in season 17.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think all the Doctors have done it at some point. You can kind of, to an extent, tell when the actors are not that interested in the script
Yeah,
because
yeah.
yeah,
I've always thought Pertwee's a little bit less in season 11. He's just kind of like, oh, I'm knackered, you know. You
yeah,
compare season 11 to 7, it's really stark.
yeah,
He's really stark. Yeah, it's a very run-of-the-mill thing.
mm,
So let's give it some zhuzh in
Zhuzh.
1980, whatever the hell.
Yeah. Zhuzh it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to have the usual companion problem again, aren't we?
Of course we are. Of
Yeah.
course
Because
we
there's
are.
only one companion in it, and
Well,
Davison's.
Well, if we
Perry?
stretch it out to 4 parts, then it's 142 minutes. So
No way are we stretching that out to 4
No.
parts. No fucking way. This is a 2-parter. I'm not doing 4 parts on it. I'll lose the will to live. No, it's 2-parter. And barely.
Okay,
What would it
put
be
your book
called?
down.
Would it be called 24 episode 1 and 24 episode 2?
Yeah.
24 hours.
Yeah, quite.
Well, if we're placing a 2-parter, I guess we got 3 slots that it can go in. I don't know if we've used
Yeah.
any. Check my notes.
I mean,
I
if
mean,
we're
we were
happy-
saying about the 24 thing, this riff on the television series 24, which was popular at the time, isn't it? But like 42
Yes,
minutes.
yes.
So yes, oh yeah, they've flipped it around, haven't they? So it's
Yeah.
yeah.
So where do I have to have it then? Where are we
Sorry.
set?
We can replace Black Orchid or the King's Demons as it stands. I mean, the King's
We've
Demons.
got one less person.
Yeah.
Having said that, have we killed Adric yet?
Have we? Yeah, we killed Edric in Doomsday. Yeah.
Yeah, Doomsday. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
If it's the King's Demons, though, who is Turlough going to slap on the arse?
the Doctor, the Captain, the Sun. Because he spent so much time walking into the sea, he can take the heat of the sun. He just starts steaming, and he goes and slaps the sun's arse and goes, get on with you. And the sun goes off, and that's the ending. Great, Turlough, marvelous,
Yeah.
and that gives him agency. That's good writing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, he can be getting through the doors, which they kind of forget about for half the episode, so he can be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that stuff.
Oh, it's
It's
shit.
hard.
It's-
Pub quiz to get through the door. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's such
Then-
a time
Why?
waster.
Yeah.
When I was saying before about no, we're not doing 4 episodes. Yes, it was a gag, but also it was. Except we're not though, because there isn't.
Yeah,
Anything
because
like
it's
that.
padded in 42 minutes.
So padded in 42 minutes, and there's no excuse for that. I
Yeah.
think. I bet any of the 3 of us could, write a story that takes 42 minutes. I'm sure we could pace it right to have no padding.
Yeah.
It's strange. I mean, yeah, the pacing is all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which the fact they've got a timer on the screen just highlights how wacky the pace.
Yeah.
Um,
And I don't know. This time round, I mean, maybe the first time I watched it on broadcast with no expectations, it might have worked. But this time round, and the few other times I've watched it, I don't care about the countdown. The agency, the threat just doesn't. I'm too, you know.
yeah.
Also, as I think I probably said at the time, if you were 42 minutes away from the pull of the sun, you'd be burnt to a crisp. You'd be absolutely
Yeah.
frazzled. There's no way you'd still be alive inside that spaceship.
I think at one point they mentioned, oh, heat shields, force fields are fading, implying they've been there all the time. And
Yeah.
that really felt to me like you've put that in as a voiceover afterwards, haven't you? Because I'm doing lots of that shit right now, believe me.
I think, yeah, I mean, it must be influenced by the film Sunshine, which I know came out about a year or two
Yeah.
Mm.
and does a much better job of making the sun threatening. But yeah, there's several beats that seem to come from that. Yeah.
Go ahead, time round.
Did you want some plot?
I mean, if you've got 5 minutes.
Is there some plot? Yeah.
I'll attempt to pad this out as much as I can, yeah. Well, it opens with a typical TARDIS scene. We've got typical of the period, the Doctor's monkeying around with Martha's phone.
Yeah.
Now you're going to need to stretch this out. So it's the adventurer in space and time known only as the Doctor. You know, we've got to
Yes. Yeah.
got to fill some void here, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's not doing that to Turlough's phone.
No, he's not, is he?
No, I mean Turlough hasn't
Well,
got.
maybe he is. Maybe he is. Let's invent Turlough's phone. Why not? Maybe Turlough's just got this communications device out and gone, oh, look, can you do anything with this?
Try on phone.
The Doctor's idly gone, yeah, I mean, I'm not actually interested in what it is, but I'll fix it for you. There you go. Job. Turlough goes, cheers. I'm not calling the Black Guardian. I'm not from Trial, you know.
It could have, I mean, I was going to say you could have Tegan just doing her usual whining on about getting home, but she's kind of less bothered about getting home by this point, isn't she? By the King's Demon. She's kind of given up on that.
Just more sort of vague whining at this point. Yeah.
Well, she went home and then she came back of her own free will.
Yeah.
So she's kind of done with it now.
Yeah.
And then she complains that, she doesn't like it.
She just complains.
She just complains.
It's a given that Tegan's going to complain about Turlough.
Yeah.
Tegan doesn't like her.
Try on the phone.
She's gonna be, putting a knife in.
Yeah.
Actually, if this is the King's Demons, we've got to introduce Chameleon.
We have.
He's on the spaceship somewhere, isn't he?
He's on the spaceship. He's got to be. I thought
that hadn't occurred to me, but yeah, okay.
And it suddenly occurred to me.
The moment we settled on King's Demons, I thought to myself, he's Marvin. He's just marveling around the corridors going, I can turn into anything. Why is no one doing anything with me? I'm fucking amazing.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe
And that can give us some plot that we desperately need as well.
Yes.
That might make it more interesting if he's one of the crew. Yeah.
There we go. We're
Yeah.
shooting it up with the 80s. There we go.
Yeah. All right.
Requirement fulfilled.
Yeah, I mean they don't fuck around. They land on this ship. It's a hot ship. Everyone's a bit sweaty, so you can tell it's a hot ship.
Yep.
Yeah.
It looks like a paper mill.
Yeah, it does look
It's
like
going to look like Terminus.
Yeah.
It's going to look like Terminus with red lighting.
Yeah. That might be an improvement. Who knows?
It might. It'll be more interesting.
Mm.
I've never liked it when they shoot spaceships in places that have clearly got concrete as part of their structure.
Yeah.
In buildings. No, you don't build spaceships out of concrete. Fuckers.
Maybe they do in the future.
No, they don't, Baz.
Did they even do any Foley on this and put any like metallic sounding footsteps on? I don't think they did.
I don't know. I was that disinterested. I wasn't paying that much attention. Unless Freema's on screen.
Yeah.
Not for reasons, not for those. Just because she's the most interesting thing in it. As is the character. Martha's the one that's got the most drive. As you say, Tennant's just being Tennant.
Yeah.
I think if you like that, that's great. But if you're a bit bored with it, then it's,
Yeah.
So Freema there being a bit sweaty doesn't do it for you. So...
Freema, yes, yes, of course it does it for me. I was fine. I was trying not to be like that, but fine, Baz, fine.
I was just thinking when I was watching it in certain scenes how much the camera loves her
Mm.
because the way they light her,
And Vaseline in that way as well. It's just Christ Almighty.
the way they light her, and like
Yeah,
the tone of her skin
yeah,
just looks like
beautiful.
beautiful in certain
Is the
scenes,
word? Yeah,
artistic. You know what
yeah,
I mean? The camera
yeah.
really likes her.
Well, I mean, the direction is, faultless.
Yeah,
Graham Harper, obviously, but the lighting and
yeah,
everything, the visuals lift it in quite a
yeah,
few places. Um,
I mean, it's obviously a cheap one, you know.
yeah,
And there's no wrong with Doctor Who being cheap. We're all classic series fans,
yeah,
and no problem with that. But I do think, for me, it is the performances and the general plot. As Baz quite rightly said, and we all agreed with straight away, there's one really great moment in it.
Yeah.
One.
yeah.
And that is a great moment, but
Yeah, but
you want more than that. But we're going to have more than that because Chameleon.
Yeah.
He can turn into a macra. He can turn into a macra. He can turn into a macra. So I get to do everything again.
Oh, God, blimey, that's sexy, that is.
I think there's also another thing about this, about the way Chibnall's written it, is the whole burn with me thing is so cynically introduced to be a meme, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
not a naturalistic line. It's
Nah.
there to be something, it's the meme of this
It's
story.
the catchphrase of that episode. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
trying to do
it's
Are
not,
You My Mummy? All that, yeah.
And it's
Yes.
kind of a bit cynically done. I mean,
and it's
Moffat
not
does it a
strong
lot,
enough.
but yeah.
And that's bizarre because burn with me. That's quite a strong sentiment.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really land, does it?
No.
No,
If you had Gabriel Wolf saying burn with me, you'd just incinerate on the spot.
yeah. I mean, the thing with Are You My Mummy, that kind of starts off quite innocent,
Yeah.
anything, and then you
Yeah.
build meaning into it over the course of the story.
It's surreal, then it's terrifying,
Yeah.
then it's heart wrenching,
Exactly.
and then heartwarming.
Yeah,
That's Moffat.
and it comes from the characters. Was this
Yeah, absolutely.
burn with me? I mean, it doesn't mean anything.
No.
Like I say, Moffat does it a lot. There's that, and
Yes.
there's Don't Blink, and he uses it. There's
Mm.
4 or 5 times Moffat consciously uses memes, but they always fit really nicely in
They
the
are
story. Like you were
justified.
saying, Baz,
They are
there's
justified.
a reason for it. This feels like it's been put in. Oh, that'll be a good catchphrase.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids.
It's less natural. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, well, we don't get much time here, really. They land on the ship, and immediately there's emergency. There's steam.
Is it Beryl Reid?
Give me a second. The doors are slamming down, and it's impacting 42 minutes. They're crashing into a sun, and yes, there's about 4 or 5 characters that pop up immediately.
Yeah.
Without any real introduction, to the point where I couldn't really tell you who they are.
Yeah, indeed.
But I've written a list of the crew down here. So we know that the captain is Kath McDonnell.
Yeah.
Played, of course, by the lady from EastEnders, whose name escapes me.
Michelle Collins.
She's very good,
She's very good, but she's kind of wasted. She doesn't. Yeah.
She's a really nice person. I've met her as well. Yeah, my family were on holiday in Scotland when they were filming that 2,000 Acres of Sky.
Right.
Yeah.
And she kind of was there with my nieces and my mum and dad and that, and they just went. They just went to a PA and said, "Would she sign autographs?" And she came over and talked for about quarter of an hour, and she was like, really nice.
Nice.
Yeah. And on the other hand, they said, "Is there any chance of getting Paul Kay's autograph?" And they were like, "Ooh, no, probably not."
No.
So I'm not making comments about Paul Kay, but that's That's what they said.
I think some people have an easier relationship with celebrity than others.
Yes.
That's the gist I have about Paul Kay. I think he's a bit like Chris Morris, just doesn't like it. Like Chris Eccleston as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, don't quite trust that, you know. And I can see the point.
Okay, so
Is it Beryl Reid?
I mean, I've got no objections.
Mind you, Beryl Reid in a sweaty vest smeared in Vaseline. I'm not sure.
She in a sort of orange wig.
Is it going to be stunt casting? Is it going to be like Linda Lusardi or something? Or am I just fantasizing?
Well, it's not beyond GNT, is it? It's the kind
Well,
of
that's
thing
one thing.
you
Like, you know,
You would definitely think about it,
we're
yeah.
83. We're 83. Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's the flavor of the month? Maybe someone from a soap.
Yeah.
Someone youngish from a soap.
Anita Dobson. Oh no, that's probably not started that, has it? No.
No, it hasn't. That's the year after. Or it could equally be someone like Neris Hughes.
Somebody from El Dorado.
Yeah.
That's way off. We've got Corey Emmerdale, Dallas. Dallas.
Larry Hagman.
Who played Sue Ellen? Who was that? Her. Sue Ellen woman.
Sue Ellen woman.
Didn't we cast Larry Hagman in something, I'm sure.
Did we?
I think we did.
Yeah. I can't remember what.
That was ambitious.
But
Mind you, we had Arnie in it. I mean,
oh yes, it was ambitious. Yes.
stop us.
Linda Gray.
There we are, Linda Gray. Sue Ellen. Big soap star of the day. J&T was at a convention in the States, happened to meet her in a bar, got pissed. She said, yeah, why not?
Yeah. I think it's what we said about Larry Hagman.
Yes.
There's a lot of Doctor Who. There's only 3 of us. Right? You know, there's only so many ideas we can have.
And the rest of the characters are kind of, I can't think of anybody to play them because they're so bland.
So cipher-ish.
And this seems to be something we say a lot about Chibnall stories.
Yeah.
They are just...
Yeah. They're just there.
Yeah.
Right, let's have David Yip as character 1.
Yes.
Okay, well...
Read a character name, Baz, and we'll just make it David Yip.
Okay, well, it seems like the second in command is Orin Scannell. He's a kind of, in this version, certainly, he's kind of a sort of slightly aggressive tech guy.
David Yip.
David Yip. All right, yeah.
Great, lovely.
And we also, I think, initially meet Irina Lesek, who is a young sort of lady, I think. I think she turned up fairly early.
Terrible.
She's got no...
She was really bad. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But I really thought that, oh dear.
Yeah. Pretty poor. And then there's the young chap's called Riley Vashti. And he's kind of the one that hangs out with Martha for most of the episode. He sort of has a bit of a penchant for her.
Oh yeah. Adam from Adam and the Ants.
Adam Ant, isn't it?
Cool.
He did do a lot of acting. Well, I say acting.
John.
He did a lot of appearing in shows. Yes.
Mm.
Yes. I think that's the charitable.
Did a lot of acting.
Oh, I'm being kind of actors tonight. I'm not blimey.
You know who I want to... I mean, this is kind of... I don't think he's fit anywhere in this, but who I want to cast in something is the guy who played Terry Scott's boss in Terry and June. You know, he was kind of... He always appeared as like the boss in sitcoms. He was like
Reginald?
sitcom boss.
Reginald?
I can't think of his name.
Was it him?
It might be, yeah.
Big handlebar tash.
No, I kind of,
right.
wavy sort of.
I haven't seen Terry and June for that long. I'll have to have a look at Terry and June on YouTube.
Reginald Marsh.
Oh.
Oh, was it? It was Reginald Marsh.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So I got the name right, but clearly I've got the face wrong. Interesting. Interesting. Yes, isn't it funny how age affects one?
Uh,
Right, the woman who I think's not very good in this.
yes,
What was her name again?
The character's name is
Yeah,
Irina. Irina
Toya.
Toya.
we're just
Toya
casting,
Wilcox,
just casting pop stars in this one.
giving
Huh?
it some big hair.
Toya's a genuinely great actress. I saw her on
Yes,
set.
she was an
Actually, yes,
actress.
she is.
She is
She's
in
brilliant.
Quatermass.
Yeah.
Yes, she is. Yeah.
I don't know does she have a line? I don't even know that she has a line, but she is in Quatermass.
Mm,
All right.
does she have a bit of? I watched that last year sometime. So not that recently, but fairly recently. Doesn't she kind of cast aspersions at people? She's a flow. She's a
Yeah,
flower person. She's one of the
yeah, she's one of the
movie
planet
fellows.
people.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Yes. Yes.
And that was
Yeah.
before she was a pop star, so
And of
I mean,
course, she's
she
a massive
was
Doctor Who fan. So
yeah,
JMT is going to make great publicity out of it, like Koo Stark would have been for Attack of the Cybermen.
yeah,
It'll be all that.
Yeah.
So at the end of the season, it's leading up to the 20th anniversary special. He wants to go out with a bang, so he's casting pop stars
yeah.
and Beryl Reid.
So photo session for the Radio Times, leg up.
Yeah. Davis is standing there in the Blue Peter Garden again with two women kind of going, hey, I get paid.
Yeah. It's like whatever. Bring it on. So yeah, the rest of the crew. There's about 3 more crew members. I don't think they're in the local area where we start off with, but there's the captain's husband. He's called Hal Corwin.
John Thor.
He's in the mask for
He's in the
90%
mask
of it, though, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
John Thor for 5 minutes on one studio day as a favour to someone.
John Gorman for the rest of it.
Pat Gorman.
I think he's
Pat
in
Gorman.
the-
John, there is a John Gorman, isn't it? That's the guy from
Well, I
Tiswas.
thought, hang on, John Gorman. And I thought, no, he means Pat Gorman, doesn't he?
Yeah, I did mean Pat Gorman.
It took my.
But we
my
should cast
brain,
John Gorman as well.
It took my brain fart a moment to absorb your brain fart and produce a brain correct.
Yes.
yeah, so we see Corman. He's in the kind of wait, it's clearly the MRI scan.
Hang on, he's called Corman.
Corwin.
Wow. We could have had Roger Corman.
Yeah.
Shall we have Roger Corman in it?
He has acted.
If you want, I mean, it could be anyone really.
Yeah. He could be Beryl Reid's husband.
We've got the older guy called Dev Ashton, and we've got
Dev's
the
a big
doctor.
Southern name.
Yeah, we've got the doctor. She's called Abby Lerner,
Right.
and that's it.
I watched this less than 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
I can't remember who the fuck these people
What
are.
these characters are.
This is why
Honestly, I
write them
cannot
down.
even picture them.
This is why I make notes.
Indeed. Indeed. Blimey. And yet I can picture and remember all of the Menoptera.
If I try and remember scenes from this now, if I think to myself, I'll remember scenes from this. I remember Freema in the pod and Tennant running up and down corridors. That's all I remember of this.
Tennant's eyes go. People wear welding masks a bit.
Yeah.
It does look to me a little bit like sort of later Red Dwarf, where they'd go to a factory and film about 5 episodes
Yeah.
with different lighting on the same sort of thing.
Yes.
And it looked very cheap. And this looks a little bit. I tell you what, when I first stuck it on, I was amazed that it was SD. I'd forgotten it was made in PAL, the same resolution basically as Enemy of the World would have been originally, just widescreen in color. And it really stood out as kind of, oh, that looks old. That was one of the first times I've really gone, oh shit, yeah, that is 20-year-old media now.
Yeah. Those early episodes, they do look quite cheap. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying cheap. I'm just saying of their time, they look, they're not HD. They're PAL.
Yeah.
625 line PAL still with that black line around, the accent that really shows up on modern televisions.
Yeah. So, okay. I'll do some plot. It's all quite frenetic. They're falling into the sun. The doctor needs to fix the engines. Everything's broken, basically.
Yeah.
So there's some controls of some description that they need to get to, that for some reason is 27 doors away.
Haven't we had the TARDIS locked off by this point?
I think the TARDIS is locked off. They can't get to the TARDIS.
Yeah. What the hell was that contrivance? I wasn't quite paying attention, but I remember looking up and going, what? Because it seemed really, really contrived. I was, now you can't get to the TARDIS.
I think it was something to do with the ship was shutting off bits of it gradually, wasn't it? To keep.
Yeah, and then the temperature rose hugely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The TARDIS was in one of those bits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they got these 27 doors that they need to get through to get to the controls to switch the engines back on.
And it's not earned, is it?
I mean, why would you put
that's so crap.
Mm.
Just state it up front like that. That's not earned.
It gets better because Martha and Riley are seen to open the doors, which they do by answering a series of pub quiz questions.
Yeah.
Because that's the security.
Yeah.
Why does the at no point the Doctor turns around and went, "Who built this fucking spaceship?"
Maybe Davison.
Were a mad person?
Maybe Davison's going to turn around and go, "What the fuck is wrong with you all? You don't set security questions when you're drunk. You don't do that. You won't remember."
What gets me is that at one point Martha's 20th century knowledge turns out to be useful because one of the questions is who had the most pre-download number one?
Yeah.
Elvis Presley or the Beatles?
Yeah.
And you're like, what the? Who in the far future is going to be asking that?
Yeah.
Fucking question on their spaceship. They're like, I mean,
the same people who read Shakespeare in the far future.
It's even Martha, who comes from that period, who actually, was born and raised in the period of history in which, most of the Beatles are still alive, has to call a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
these people in the future should be going, what the fuck is a number one?
Yeah.
What? I mean, it's like people now have heard of Mozart, but we couldn't answer that kind of obscure question,
The stuff between Martha and her mother, I think I would make most of the episode out of that. I think that's where you get something that might work. You're counting down to death. You're going to phone your closest.
Yeah.
And you're going to be in contact with them as much as you can be. And then you're going to have this dichotomy. Well, how much do I tell them? How much of the truth do I tell them? And you could get so much out of that, surely, yeah?
Yeah.
Straight away. That's
it's given a couple of moments, but it's
and then the stuff in the background is the scant plot that we have. And you keep it scant, you do it as a Doctor Light story. The Doctor's off fixing the thing. And you keep you have a cut back to the Doctor and what's going on, but it's brief. And the main drama is just that human drama between two people completely separated. And I think that would be that's what I'd do.
Unfortunately, we've got Tegan in this. Yeah.
Oh yes, we have, haven't we?
Her only known relative is was turned into a doll.
Might be dead.
No. There's the guy
Andrew Verney. Yeah,
it's Andrew Verney. She was going to call Andrew Verney.
But she hasn't got a mobile phone because she's from 1980.
She hasn't got a mobile phone. Maybe she nicks Turlough's communicate. Well, maybe it's about Turlough and Malcolm then.
All right. Okay. So Turlough is phoning home. Yeah.
Turlough's phoning home. Tegan's meeting Chameleon.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So they get separated somehow.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's ignore those last four characters on the crew that we couldn't even remember. Let's just ignore them. They don't exist. They're not there.
It's a pity it hadn't been sort of. It wasn't like before Enlightenment. They could have just had Turlough ringing the Black Guardian, going, "I'm going to die." So what? Kill the Doctor.
Enlightenment, the Hartnell story.
Yes.
Could the Black Guardian start his crusade against him, maybe?
Yeah.
Stop ringing me.
Let's not bring the Black Guardian in. I fear where that may take us.
I was having a bath.
Yeah. I love his yeah.
Yeah.
Not even Anthony Ainley goes as far as giving it a proper yeah.
No, that is copyright Valentine Dial. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And notice that none of us could do it justice because we just haven't got the.
Plus, we didn't smoke 70 woodbines a day.
I try. But yeah, it is incredible. There's no way he could ever play a good guy.
No.
All right, so who's opening these doors then? Is it Turlough and Riley then?
Yeah.
Keegan and Riley? Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, good. That's
Don't know what Turlough's doing.
narratives worked out. It's one of those two.
Yes.
Listener, you decide. We'll just record them both.
Well, that is lack of
Maybe
effort.
maybe it's like Tegan and Turlough's, like, for some reason, like Terminus just stuck under the floorboards.
Yeah, let's make it
For
Tegan
half
and
the
Turlough. Let's make it
Tegan
Tegan and
and
Turlough for a bit, and then we can find a
Yeah.
way to split them up.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they'll need Riley with them to help them out. So yeah, let's assume
Yeah.
they're off doing that.
Yeah.
Or if it's not Riley, then it's Chameleon or someone. I don't. Maybe
I mean, could we-
they think it's Riley. It turns out to be Chameleon.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. All
Totally.
right.
Maybe one of the questions is what sort of music did Black Sabbath play? And Turlough's like, metal, heavy, solid metal.
That's the exciting thing. Nobody in the universe can do what we're doing.
So is Chameleon a stowaway? Was he?
Yes, a good question.
Is he a robot of the sun?
I think if we're going to use this shape-changing ability, he has to be impersonating someone for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it could just be survival. So if he's there, if we keep him as a remnant of the Vardon Koznax War, who knows how long he's been around for? Or we could keep his origin deliberately mysterious so that we can use it later on to patch something really bad when we come to it in a Time Ram episode, which we will.
Yeah.
So my feeling
Actually,
is he's there, he's a stowaway, and he's been using his ability to blend in for a long time.
Yeah.
The other alternative that I could think of was that he's like Ash in Alien. He's a plant.
Well, that occurred
for
to
some
me,
reason. I don't know why. That's as far as my idea goes. But
if he's impersonating Riley, then presumably the real Riley's dead somewhere or been taken over.
yeah.
No. I was thinking Chameleon just impersonated Riley for long before he went on board the ship.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
I
been
don't
like
know
that for.
Yeah, it depends
years.
if it ties in with the plot about they've taken fuel that they shouldn't have. From the
I don't think it does. I
No.
don't think it can. I don't see how it can, and that's Planet of Evil anyway.
Yeah. So we're not using the suns out together. It's a kind of sin.
Well, we have to, don't we? Because it's 42.
Yeah.
But I resent it because it's Planet of Evil. I remember when it was broadcast, thundering. That's just fucking Planet of Evil.
Yeah. All right. So we'll park that for the moment. But while they're getting through these doors, the doctor is running about with the Captain McDonald.
Yeah.
They go to the sick bay where we meet Abby, who's the medic.
Yeah.
And she's got a call in what is clearly an MRI machine because they built this MRI machine for an earlier episode.
Yes.
But they painted it red and they
Yeah.
called it something else. I can't remember what they called it now.
Yeah.
The RIM machine.
Oh, yeah. Something like that. Yeah. I have written it down somewhere. Stasis chamber.
Stasis chamber. Yes.
Stasis chamber. So,
Yes.
yeah. But it is clearly an MRI.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be brilliant to make if you were setting out to make a science fiction series and you knew you only had a certain amount of money, to just basically do it all modular to say, we've got these spaceship wars, we can use these at least 5 times in different configurations, painted differently or whatever. And we've got, this equipment, we can move it around these ways and we can use that in like 5 or 6 different episodes.
So as I understand it, it's very much how Modern Who's been done. You have
right, yeah.
absolutely done, 4 or 5 sets and gone, right, we'll reuse those set pieces for that and this for that. Sometimes intentionally, like Satellite 5 in season 1.
Yeah.
Have 3 episodes set in the same sets.
Yeah.
Amortize the cost. But yeah, absolutely stuff gets reused. And if you've got any kind of eye for it, well, or if you haven't, then sometimes it's really obvious.
Yeah. I think Space 1999 did that years ago. I mean, obviously that's slightly
Star
different
Trek.
because it's all Moonbase Alpha, but they just used the same walls and the entire thing was modular.
Well, look at every time we see the Master's TARDIS.
Yeah.
It's the Doctor's, if we're lucky, with a different time rotor,
Yeah.
or painted black.
And
It's exactly the same stuff.
And a bush in the corner.
And a bush in the corner. Bush in the corner.
I take it the Master's
I think
not.
we've got an entire bush. The Doctor's got a cloister room. I think the Master's got a room of bushes, and he just goes in and selects. One day, my pretty, you will be grown enough for me to hide behind.
Maybe because Saxon is arriving at the. Oh, we're not in the Tennant era anymore, are we? No.
No, we're not.
I was going to say we could have had a bush on the spaceship, just in the corner. Going,
Paul, stop thinking about bush now. For 5 minutes, Paul.
I can imagine this room full of bushes and one of them's just sort of gently shaking to itself,
I'm having no more of this bush-related malarkey. Get on with the plot.
Yes.
The Master has learned how not to be seen.
However, he has chosen a very obvious piece of cover.
Yeah, where was I? Okay, so they're in the Medi Bay. And it transpires that Kerwin has sabotaged the ship and went a bit mad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
An action we don't see. You'd rather want to see it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't
again,
maybe...
it's kind of there's lots of shouted stuff at us, but we learn very quickly that McDonnell is married to Pearl, Kerwin, or whatever his fucking name is, and it's just all blah 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 blah.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Like, what?
So let's chop it up a bit. Let's have that act of sabotage happening maybe at the very beginning after the title sequence.
Yeah.
Like Mission to Destiny, the Blake 7 episode, where the first thing you see is that guy getting clobbered and all the controls being mashed, and then the Liberator comes in. We've got this like that. So something like that.
Yeah.
It's more interesting, isn't it?
That's how they would do it, then, I think.
I'd love to put some controls,
I'm sure Eric Saber would do it like that. He'd want to start with a bang.
Yeah.
It's all possible.
Yeah. We're not going to get as many effects, heavy shots of the sun, are we? So,
Christ, no.
No.
And I'm afraid it is going to be horrible CSO looking out of windows, and it's going to be nasty. Again, it falls into that category of you wouldn't choose to do this story with that technology, but we're stuck with it. So
yeah.
Of course, the thing is, if they'd done some nice animation, paid a bit of money, done some animation, and they could do it. They did it on Hitchhikers, or effect, and just do a back projection. It would look really good, but they will use CSO, and it will look really bad.
Yeah. Does anyone know what the reason was for all the model stuff in Enlightenment looks fantastic and it's all shot on film?
Yeah.
Was there a reason why it was shot on film?
Time and money. It cost a lot more to shoot on film because you had to go to specialist model studios, people who worked for Jerry Anderson and knew how to shoot models.
Yeah.
And when the money was spent, you always get good-looking models for the time, for the resources they had.
Yeah.
A lot of directors wouldn't spend that money. They didn't, if they weren't a science fiction director, they generally wouldn't see if you can get the shot in by doing it in the studio in 5 minutes on a blue screen badly, then they don't see the difference. And they don't care because it's not about the characters. It's the science fiction stuff we have to do. And you get other directors who absolutely see it as being paramount to get that right, otherwise you've lost it. So whenever it was done in studio, it's because it's cheaper and quicker to do it that way. But it always looks worse.
Yeah.
Because those cameras, you couldn't light a model for those cameras, a video camera then, and have anything that you couldn't give it the size it needs with lighting.
I think for Enlightenment it was a great choice because I think that would have looked terrible. That would have looked awful on.
That was Mike Kelt. No, that was Mike Kelt. He really knew. I mean, he's the guy who later on went to do the Trial of a Time Lord shot.
Yeah.
And he always wanted to bring that, like Ian Scoons had beforehand. Ian Scoons would go, "No, spend the money on the models, Barry Letts, because it needs it." And Barry Letts listened.
Yeah.
Barry Letts was really good, and Philip Hinchcliffe, and Graham Williams to a point. Until the budget really gets slashed, and then you get, season 17, where suddenly a lot of the model shots are done on. I think that's the first time they're done on CSO, and they're instantly shit. It doesn't matter how good your model is.
Yeah.
Late 70s a good example. The Liberator model, when it's shot on film, beautifully lit, it looks fantastic. When it's shot in the studio and lit by a guy who did Blankety Blank the day before, it looks like a 3-foot model. And there's no way around that. You've got to. There's only one way you can do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it does get very inconsistent in the late 70s and into the 80s.
Oh yeah, I mean, you mentioned this Trial of the Time Space Station looks amazing, and then, a few episodes later you got the Hyperion 3, which is clearly on video.
Absolutely,
fringe going.
Case in point, yeah, quite.
Maybe it would be a black hole in this. Maybe it'd be something like that, rather than a star. Maybe
in which case it'll look like Underworld. It'll be that kind of thing going on. You know, where the TARDIS is heading towards the sun, which is some kind of animation thing.
Yeah.
I think we're looking like that, but with more CSO.
Yeah.
Or it might be like the Black Hole of Tartarus, like you just mentioned. It's got a video as well, a Quantel going on. Yeah, it's going to be that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or I can't remember what it was in, but something that for a black hole they used an actual liquid going down a drain, didn't they?
Yeah, well, that was Master Mandragora.
That's Master
Mandragora.
Yeah.
But again, that was Ian Scoones. He was really on with the model shots.
Yeah.
It's around this point we start getting the sort of the bits flashing on the screen. So we've got impact in 3250,
It's going to be BBC Micro.
Yeah. Might not even do it, but that's what it is in the original version.
No, it'll be in the script, so we should do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I don't know why I'm saying that. Like we stick slavishly, like we never change anything.
I'm not sure it was in the script. I think it might have been a Graham Harper edition.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And you never see it in shot with anybody else because he wanted to do it so it sells in real time, So
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it does. I'll talk about pacing issues, but Yeah. Okay, so the Doctor sprints off again, being Tennant.
Yeah.
Davison could probably do the same.
And Davison will do exactly the same. There's a lot of Tennants from Davison, actually.
Yeah.
A lot of the kind of breathless, around, desperate stuff.
Yeah.
We have to do this now, all that sort of bit.
Yeah, he runs back into the paper mill and he starts working on the engines with McDonnell, Sconnell, Ashton, and Lesak.
Cuthbert, people, and and of course he hasn't got the sonic screwdriver either.
No,
that is true. Yeah, but what he does have is a paperclip and some bubble gum.
Yes.
So
he does.
Stick a celery.
Yeah,
stick a celery.
Yeah.
Right. And just being bloody amazing.
Yes. A cricket ball. He's got a cricket ball.
Yeah, he's jamming cricket balls into it.
He's jamming cricket balls in. Yeah.
That's all he can do. I mean, once he's jammed the cricket ball, actually, it's jammed. There's nothing else that can happen there. Don't see what else he could do with the cricket ball.
He shot his load.
Yeah.
He's lost his ball and he's.
I remember as a kid thinking, well, wouldn't you just build another sonic screwdriver immediately because it's so incredibly useful to you in your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you? I mean, really?
Well, I mean, these days he's got one built into the console. He just goes pop. There's another one.
Yeah.
So
that's true. Yeah.
So he could have done that. Yeah. Oh well.
So is Davison surrounded by pop stars, basically fixing an engine?
Fixing an engine. Yeah. Surrounded by pop stars.
It's going to be all a bit kind of like stylized and just, all that sort of thing. That'd be great. Oh, yeah. Fix my engine. Fix my engine. Etc. I haven't got any more than that.
But Davison would love that because he was a kind of frustrated pop star at heart, wasn't
Absolutely. Absolutely.
True.
Did Davison get the guitar out and start giving it button moo?
Yes or no?
Yes would be best.
You're getting old, Doctor. Your will is weak.
Yes, well, that's democracy for you.
One lump.
Back in the med centre, Abby asks for help because Corwin's got up and he's gone a bit crazy.
Yeah.
And he zaps her with his magic hex vision.
Yeah.
So who's here? Is Tegan here or is Turlough here or where are they now?
Tegan and Turlough are still working on the doors with, well, they think it's
right.
which we should probably build up a bit. I mean, obviously, I've kind of not mentioned it, but there's scenes here where Martha's calling her mother first of a couple of times that she does it.
Yeah.
But instead of that, maybe Riley's been a bit sus.
Yeah. We'll take out all the calling home bit. Even though we've established Turlough's now got a try-on communication device that the doctors really didn't pay attention to. And just randomly fixed. Yeah, fine. No problem.
I had forgotten about that,
We'll use it another time. We'll find a use for it.
Yes.
So the doctor and the captain and Sconnell. Sconnell. One of them.
All these names are so you're just saying words now.
I'm just saying
sounds. It's just sounds, yeah.
Yeah.
Can we rename them something like memorable?
Let's call them something else. Yeah, why not?
Daffodil.
Daffodil. Yeah, all right, okay. Daffodil. That's fine.
Right.
I mean, it's something else to remember, but fine. Scannell. It is called Scannell in the script.
Scannell.
There you go.
Scannell.
Scannell.
Right.
This is a major guy. He's right at the end, so you should remember him. Really memorable. So when they get there, they just see Abby's shadow on the wall. That's all that's left. So I think the doctor's trying to work out what's going on here, and McDonald is just being a bit evasive.
She's the captain, right?
She's the captain. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how nondescript as always. We call her Daffodil.
Yeah.
Or just can we call her Beryl Reid from now on?
Beryl Reid. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
So we get the doctor. We get Peter Davison confronting Beryl Reid.
Yeah.
And trying to get some answers out of her, but she won't tell him.
Yeah, she wouldn't.
No.
Could she be playing it more like she does in Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy? That kind of character.
Oh, that'd be quite fun. Yeah. Yeah.
Rather than Captain, Briggs.
Yeah.
Briggs.
Give us some depth.
Yeah, I mean, bless her, Beryl Reid's not going to know what's going on in either case.
She's not going to know what's going. She's not going to have a clue. It is Warp Drive next to something Avenue. Yeah.
I kind of feel really sorry for Beryl Reid in Earthshock because she's doing everything that's required of her. She's a good actress. They said play it tough. She's playing it tough as far as a 70-year-old woman who knows nothing about science fiction can play it tough. She's doing exactly what they're asking her to do. She's just completely the wrong person to cast in that part.
You know what? I've never had a problem with Beryl Reid in Earthshock.
Yeah.
I don't see the problem. She is what she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she does a perfectly good job for what she's given.
As you just said, she does exactly what she's been asked to do in the script.
Yeah.
It's odd casting.
It is odd casting. Yeah.
But I like it for that. That's fine. That's hey, let's have an older woman captaining a ship. Why the hell not?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get the Beryl Reid stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I absolutely know that, yes, she didn't have a clue what she was saying. I mean, you can see it on the footage, on the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yeah.
She's really not the foggiest. But yeah, she's fine.
Yeah.
I think at the time when that came out, hadn't she been in loads of sitcoms? And people have forgotten her film career, and then things like Tinker Tailor, in which she's scintillating. She's brilliant.
That's absolutely. She was a proper actress. As you mentioned, she's been in Tinker Tailor. She could absolutely. She had the chops.
She's holding her own with Alec Guinness.
Yeah,
that's all right, isn't it? That's okay.
Yeah, that's right.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
So let's have it like that. Let's have the captain, and then I think that gives this whole bloody thing a bit more depth. Now, if we've got a central captain character who's like that, shifty.
Yeah.
And playing with you,
Yeah.
Resentful of her life. It's just a bit more to it. And it only takes a few lines.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be much.
Suspecting that one of our crew might be a shape-changing robot.
That sort of shit,
For some reason.
Why don't we make it the husband?
He's going to knock his head off and he starts spewing milk. Is that what it?
Comedian should be her husband.
Yeah, isn't he the one going around killing people with his hex vision though?
Well, Chameleon's been possessed by the sun, hasn't he?
Well, unless we swap it around. So, no, I don't know.
Just because he's a shape-changing robot from Zarafast doesn't mean he can't be possessed by the glint of a sun. He is the black gold of the sun.
Yes.
And then the next second, he's something else entirely. He's chameleon. Oh my God, JNT is going to try and cast Boy George, isn't he?
That's chameleon.
Yeah. Well, actually, I suppose he isn't because he didn't, did he? But,
No, he's a companion. He has to be Gerald Flood.
Yeah, I think Corwin's a bit
It's a
too
fixed
threatening to
point.
be chameleon. I think I prefer Riley's chameleon.
Actually, are we having... Well, if it's Beryl Reid, then the husband, Gerald Flood.
Gerald Flood, it does make sense.
Yeah.
Age appropriate, all works, and then he turns into fucking chameleon for reasons. We'll come to that.
All right, yeah.
I've
Great.
been working my way through Pathfinders, talking of...
It's
Oh,
great,
yeah.
isn't it, Pathfinder?
Yeah.
Wow.
and I'm under the third one now where it completely changes direction. And from being kind of vaguely scientifically accurate, it just kind of goes, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, we don't care anymore. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But I love people always go on at Hartnell about kind of getting his lines wrong and things. And there's a bit with George Coulouris in one of the episodes where, bless him, they give him this massive scientific spiel.
Yeah.
And he just mangles the fuck out of it. And
Absolutely.
they keep filming. Were they live? Because they just keep filming. You're
I
thinking,
think they were live. I think they
Yeah.
were live. Yeah.
you're just thinking,
think
can you
that's,
not cut the poor man? Look at him. He's
I
struggling
honestly-
so
And
much.
his charisma, though. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I really do defend Hartnell by saying, look, people who say that they probably haven't seen as much old television from around that time as we have.
Yeah.
Look at the rest of it. It's going on all the time. Look at Hancock.
Yeah.
Look at Spike Milligan just breaking up and with laughter in the middle of sketches and things like that, and bits of set falling down. It's
I love
accepted.
I love one of the early episodes of the Avengers where Patrick McNeese, he's doing something with the radio and it falls off the shelf. And he just goes, whoops, and puts it back on again. He's just completely in character as Steed.
Yeah.
He just
Theatre-trained actors who are used to adapting to things going wrong on, live.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. I mean, after that live broadcast where one of the actors died during the broadcast, and then they're running around, scrabbling around trying to find a version that could keep going.
They were incredibly lucky that was on ITV and they had an advert break.
Yes.
If that was the Beeb, that's it. It's over, What do you do? Yeah.
Like the show that goes wrong for real.
Yeah.
Thank you, Doctor.
I'll sneak some ploy because they start killing crew at this point. Arena gets it. Ashton gets it. They start going quite quickly. They start dropping pretty fast at this point.
Is that Adamant gone then?
Whoever's playing Ashton's gone. I don't know. And Arena looks like, I don't know.
Oh no, Adamant's the romantic kind of lead. For... Who's he flanging after now? Is it Tegan?
Tegan,
yeah. Is
Tegan not in the
Turlough?
pod? We're not halfway through yet. My God.
No.
not even in the
We've
bloody
been banging on
pod
about
yet.
all kinds of shit. But
Again, as usual, because we're not that interested in the episode. Yeah.
people die.
It's fault. We didn't write it. It's not our fault.
So well, I say Ashton gets killed. Ashton turns up as another one of the eye guys.
Yeah, they did. Welding mask people.
Yeah. So he goes
I find
after.
uninspiring. A gas mask, that's great. A welding mask, that's boring.
Yeah.
It's not on the same level. Yeah. He goes after Tegan and Turlough and Riley.
Yeah.
And maybe Turlough splits off, or someone splits off, or runs away at this point. I don't know.
What are they going to do? What are Tegan and Turlough going to do? We had an idea earlier on.
We did. I can't remember what it was.
One's going to do something with an engine, and one's going to be chameleon.
Oh, one of them can keep getting through the doors because part of the pacing problem with this is they've got all these fucking doors to get through, and then they spend 20 minutes not doing any doors, and then they've got 15 doors still to do in the last.
That's
2
right.
minutes.
Yeah.
Which is madness.
Absolute madness. It really is. Yeah. Great. Okay. So cool. So we've got a reason. We've dealt with the companion problem, and we've also dealt with the plot problem from 42.
Yeah.
Why aren't we being called by Cardiff right now?
Yes.
Get
I
him on
mean,
the
right
blower.
now, Cardiff, or at least when this is put out.
Yeah.
We're cheap.
So yeah, I mean, so one
We're
of
really
them,
cheap.
one of them,
Yeah.
and Riley ends up in the escape pod.
Oh my God, we can't remember any of the characters.
And yeah, Ashton presses the button and jettisons them basically.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Is that Tegan?
let's make it Tegan. Yeah,
Let's make it Tegan.
let's make it.
And who's
Tegan.
she with? Is she with Chameleon?
She's with Comedian. Yeah,
Yeah.
Great.
yeah. I guess
Okay.
this is where we learn that he's Comedian. Maybe she's in the pod.
She's in the pod, and
Riley
that's
turns
bad
around,
enough.
and he's a
And he
robot.
goes, is the Halo effects.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it
That's
splits
all
off
I
and shit.
fucking need.
Yeah. You drongo.
And yeah, we get the great visual moment this episode. We see the Doctor silently going, "I will save you."
Yeah.
Slightly too many times.
Slightly too
I
many
thought.
times. Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
She
would have
gets it now,
sold
Doc.
it.
Yeah, yeah,
He just does it about 5 times.
he does. It goes on too long.
Davison
But,
isn't going to be battering on it saying, I will save you. He's just going to be staring,
Yeah,
looking helpless and lost,
yeah,
and yet already starting to calculate. He's very good at that.
Yeah.
yeah. And Tegan turns around and she's sharing the pod with a fucking robot.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Jesus, you're a fucking robot.
That's it. We don't need to make it so much about the Doctor bashing on the thing because we've got the fucking robot.
Yeah. Yes, I am a fucking robot.
Extraordinary. I am a chameleon. And he just doesn't move, you know, the head's
I'm
moving
chameleon.
a little bit, and
I'm
the
a fucking
mouth's moving
robot.
a little tiny bit.
Yeah.
But that's it. And he's just standing there
That's all he can do. Yeah.
like that. I'm going to do the chameleon stance.
Oh,
That's it. That's all he ever does. He just stands like that. He never moves. Apart from when he sat down on the king's throne. It's a shame about Chameleon.
Yeah.
But you read all those things with GNT kind of going, oh, they told me to be able to walk and dance and do all kinds of
love
thinking,
Peter
what
Davison.
the fuck, GNT?
I love Peter Davison, who, you know, at the same, well, a younger man in exactly the same moment going, fuck off. That's not possible. You just had the intelligence and awareness to go, no, no. And we're going to have no, the first ever peditating robot that, you know, hasn't happened until the 21st century.
Yeah.
And yet JNT, bless them, you know,
He fell for it. Yeah. Hook, line, and sinker. Yeah.
extraordinary. I mean, fair play to the makers of Chameleon.
Yes.
Respect, guys. Respect.
And they keep saying the reason they couldn't do all this stuff was because the guy that invented it died. Yeah, that was the reason.
Yeah.
We didn't keep a copy of his programming code.
If anyone's listening who was connected with Chameleon and that guy really died and so on, we're not really taking the piss.
Yes.
In case it's real, but it does seem a little dodgy.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it may have happened, which is tragic. But that's not the reason it was rubbish.
No.
No, it would not have
That
worked.
boat failed. Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, the way that it's designed as well, just make it a little bit bigger, and you've basically got a C-3PO suit,
Yeah.
which had been done successfully with C-3PO, and you put a slim actor in it, and you're fine.
Yeah.
You can do Chameleon.
Yeah.
Just try and make an actual working and it's got a wire from its foot. How's it going to walk very far? How long is its flex? Oh my God. It's just the amount of decisions that went wrong there, I cannot get my head around.
Yes.
When you're making it on such a budget and such a time scale.
Yeah.
I know. And he'd worked with K9.
Yeah, and made a big deal about getting rid of K9.
Yes, because it was too complicated to work with. What the fuck? He had his moments, JNT, didn't he? I mean, he really did have his moments.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. Maybe in this he's played by a really slim guy in a kind of C-3PO type costume.
Yes.
And just voiced by Gerald Flood. Because then he can do things.
Yeah.
Move.
Yeah.
Because he's going to have to. He's gonna have to run. What is it? They have a shot of Chameleon static at the end of a corridor, and then he's like at the other end, also static. Yes, I run very fast.
He can turn back into Joel Flood at some point. That's
He'll
fine,
turn
isn't
into
it?
Gerald Flood, yeah.
Keith Hodiak.
Keith Hodiak.
Oh,
Keith Hodiak.
When he's a robot, he's Keith Hodiak,
There we
right.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
who I believe was a dancer.
Yes. I also believe he was a dancer. May still be. I don't know. I do not know the
Write
current
in and
status.
tell us, Keith Hodiak. In the unlikely event that you're listening to this.
I don't see why he wouldn't be.
So the Doctor has a bit of a confrontation with Ashton and then runs off.
Yeah.
Impact in 1705, by the way. Oh yeah, don't forget about that.
Oh, yeah, because I gave a fuck.
Yes.
So we get Scannell's having a bit of a chat with the captain. He's challenging her for
Scarroff?
something or other. Scannell
Scannell.
or Daffodil.
Scarroff?
Not Scarroff, no, Daffodil.
Be fun.
It would be fun, but we haven't got time.
No.
Okay. We've only got 17 minutes.
We've only got 30 minutes.
Look, 30 seconds to whip his head off and go, I am Scarroff. I am leaving now. And that's it. And that gets rid of another character. Marvelous.
Okay, so the two characters that survived turned out to be Scarroff and Comedian. Okay, interesting.
And that's time now.
Yes.
Anyway, the Doctor pops up to ask for a spacesuit. That's basically the import of this section. Meanwhile, this scene's obviously in the pod.
Yeah.
Which instead of calling her mum, Tegan's going to be saying, "Oh fuck,
you're a fucking robot."
And of course, Chameleon turns into Auntie Vanessa straight away because he's picking up on her brainwaves.
Mm.
And you get some nice drama moments. You get some nice human drama moments. And all that
No,
sort of thing.
you're not Auntie Vanessa.
Yeah.
You're a fucking robot.
But I can be Auntie Vanessa if you want.
I can be anything you want.
Would you like me to be the cat? Also, I swear that his cone thing, that cylinder of lights that when he transforms, I swear that's whatever they use for the Blake 7 teleport.
Yeah, it is very similar.
I think it's just the same. I think it's a bubbled perspex cylinder that you put light on and you just key it through while it revolves.
Yeah.
And I think it's exactly the same one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very 80s, isn't it? Yeah.
I could be completely wrong about that, but it just has the same vibe.
Yeah.
I think it's the same device, and I bet it's a physical thing.
This is the Doctor. Present by the High Council of Keeper of the legacy of Rassilon. Defender of the laws of time. Protector of Gallifrey.
We get some scenes with the captain pursuing Ashton. Then she shoves him in the MRI machine, and that kind of kills him, I think.
Which one was Ashton again?
Ashton was the one that pressed the airlock door and sent him off. So Ashton's being changed into a thing, but now he's dead. So you can forget.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
We never have to think about him again.
Can we call him Daffodil then?
Daffodil was Scannell or Scannell.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Daffodil isn't Scannell because we're calling Scannell Scarroth now, aren't we?
It's just making it more complicated.
I was just getting more confused now. I don't know.
instead of making it more simpler.
Just trying to make it interesting. I'm doing Chibnall's job for him via the medium of Jagroths.
Anyway, long story short, the Doctor needs to go outside the ship to pull a lever to remagnetize the airlock.
Yeah.
Because the lever is on the outside of the spaceship instead of the inside where you can get it.
Yes.
This is like Fort Doomsday, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
sucks.
You thought 27 doors was contrived. No.
Yeah, the whole lever on the outside thing is utterly demented. Just no.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
There's so many I said contrivance earlier about how they're locked out of the TARDIS. Contrivance
contrivance.
It's really rife with it, isn't it?
Yeah. It goes on and on and on. Yeah.
Good. We're crystallizing why I don't like it. I couldn't really work out why I don't like it very much, but this is why, because it's shit. Basically, that's why, isn't it? It's a bad script, and if you ain't got a good script, forget it.
Why don't I like this? Because it's shit. There we go.
Because it's shite. It's never going to shag anyone. Fucking hell.
This goes on for a surprising amount of time. We've got several impacting whatever messages come up, actually. So they'd spent ages building tension out of this fucking lever.
Yeah.
And then eventually he pulls the lever.
Yeah.
So
he can't reach it, and he throws his cricket ball at it, which knocks the lever.
Let's do that. Yeah. He throws his cricket ball in the lever. Yeah.
Right. Wait a minute. Yeah. No, he jammed his cricket ball into something else earlier on, didn't he? In engineering. When they were doing
he's got two.
With Adamant and Toya.
He's got two balls.
Of course he's got two balls.
He's not Hitler.
He's a Time Lord.
I'm the clever one.
Brain.
I'm the clever one.
Or brawn.
I'm the clever one.
Versus brain.
You're the potato one.
I can't improve at this very moment.
There's a bit of plot which I should have mentioned, but forgot. Which is where
why was that bad?
It's the scene where the captain goes back into engineering and Corwin's there, and they have a bit of a confrontation. And he goes, "It's your fault," and then she straight up kills him. Kills him dead.
Yep.
So that's Corwin out of the way. Brilliant. But that's happened several scenes ago at this point.
Yes.
Yeah.
The bit where at the moment, actually, Tegan and Chameleon get back to the ship.
Yeah.
Still looking at each other askance, presumably. And
where the fuck is Turlough? And can Chameleon stay as Auntie Vanessa for the rest of the story, please? Because that'll be funny. And secondly, where the fuck is Turlough?
Turlough's still getting through these doors.
Right.
Yeah.
Still, the 15 doors.
We'll send Scannell to help him, or Daffodil, whatever his name is. We'll send him to scare off Daffodil, Scannell to help him. And they can be getting through doors while this is all going.
Great.
Yeah.
Good.
Meanwhile, it's actually pertinent. The Doctor's been outside the ship because he's been infected, hasn't he? He's been infected by the sun.
Yeah.
We kind of learn at this point they've been harvesting plasma or something, I don't know, from the sun, but it's a living sun, and they've done something environmentally. But I think there's an environmental message here of some description.
Yeah, but it's Planet of Evil.
Yeah.
Totally, 100%.
Yeah.
Take the matter from the living biosphere thing, and it wants it back and drags you down.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be our sun or just a sun?
It's a sun.
Yeah.
A sun.
It's a sun. Yeah. Yeah. They've accidentally scraped away the sun's genitalia, and it's going, "Bring it back."
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Yeah.
Suns have genitalia.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who? How was that found out?
The Doctor's got an itch downstairs, and he's going, "There's something to do with genitalia."
Oh, I meant in the real world. I mean, I was thinking NASA. I missed an announcement.
It's not a real sun.
Okay, fine.
But suns don't really have genitalia.
That's what I was wondering. You seem very certain. It's that kind of authority. I kind of, right. Wow. Does he know something I don't? Shit.
So when you get those bursts of fire that shoot up from the sun.
Yeah. That's
That's sun jizz.
Me saying that Chameleon was the black gold of the sun has taken a completely different context now. I may retract the entire thing. I will retract the entire thing. In fact.
So I'm still on Sunches. That's
Sunches sounds like it sounds like a really, really terrible fruit drink, doesn't it? No, drink.
Well, it could be either.
Would you like a Sunches?
It's a new concept. It's the drink and the album at the same time. Both called Sunches. Excellent.
Okay.
Can I have like an advert like that Kiora advert from the 80s?
2 jizzes for crows. It's just for me and my dog.
Which we shouldn't mention any further because it's horribly racist. You'll need to Google it, listener. Because we're not going to tell you any more about it.
Change it to the Len Ruster ones. You know, what was the drinky martini? Was it?
Yeah, Shinzano Bianco.
Yeah, Shinzano Bianco. There we are. You never see that nowadays, do you?
No,
I haven't seen Shinzano. I'm not sure if I've ever drunk. I must have done. I haven't
seen Leonard Rossiter for ages.
He was absorbed by the jizz of the sun.
Well, this is where the Doctor confronts the captain. He's like, "You've stolen this son's jizz. It wants it back."
This is what happens.
Why does it want it back? That's weird. Wow. Well, this has gone in directions I didn't expect.
Yes.
Unlike Chris Chibnall's original script, certainly.
More interesting.
Yeah.
So Beryl Reid coping with the idea of sun jizz. I mean, she's, bless her heart, she was lost on Earthshock. This is going to be completely outside her wheelhouse. I hope. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know what Beryl Reid got up to. I don't know. I can't say for sure.
Probably not anything involving jizz, from what I know about Beryl Reid.
Yeah, reasonable.
This is sun jizz, though.
Yeah, well, yeah.
This isn't your ordinary jizz. This is M&S.
That's a line from the advert, isn't it? This isn't your ordinary jizz.
That's the new M&S advert. This is not just any jizz.
This is sun jizz.
Marks and Spencer's sun jizz.
A bit on.
See, listener, you might have thought that after episode 100, they're going to stop all this kind of wanking and jizz stuff. No!
No, apparently not.
No.
So long. We're just locked into our 20-year-old selves in the 90s. And that's that. If you don't like it, fuck off. How big is our listenership?
It's shrinking.
Yes.
I wish the sun was.
Oh dear.
We get a slightly mad moment here where the Doctor needs to get taken to the stasis chamber and cooled to minus 200 degrees.
Yeah.
Because that isn't going to burst the cells or trigger regeneration, is it?
No.
Yeah, that would seem to kill him. So we get him in the med bay with Tegan and the captain, and
Gareth, maybe.
Is Gareth? No, Gareth is opening doors. He's opening doors.
Turlough's opening doors. Yeah. Gareth is standing behind him, going, "The centuries that divide me will be undone." He's not being much help. He's being entertaining.
And presumably, I don't know, maybe comedians with him. I don't know what comedians doing at this point.
What is comedian doing?
Yeah.
Anything he wants. He's a fucking robot.
Maybe he's kind of like just posing up and down. I'm too sexy for my form. Too sexy for my form. I'm now someone else. Maybe he's doing that. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Maybe he could help the Doctor. See, if we're going to introduce him, he's going to have some agency, isn't it? Maybe he can be important in helping the Doctor
in exactly the way he hasn't when he's actually introduced.
Yes,
let's be better than that.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got some kind of agency, cooling liquid in his.
He's got fans, maybe.
Yeah.
He's a robot. He's got fans. Just go. Oh, I'll turn my fan on.
I shall cool him down with my fans because I'm a fucking robot.
Oh, wait a minute. All right. I tell you what. So the sun's going to be possessing the Doctor. We know that. Maybe Chameleon impersonates the Doctor, so there are two. So it splits the power of the sun. So it actually possesses Chameleon, the Doctor can still function.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And do whatever the hell the Doctor has to do, open a door or fix an engine or whatever the fuck's left.
Yeah. Maybe somebody should be fixing the engine. That would be quite handy. Yeah, at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
because it would. I mean, like we've been laughing about it, but it would be
Oh,
good for Chameleon to have some agency because
he never did.
in the original, he more or less says, "Oh, I just do what anybody tells me to do. I haven't got
absolutely.
any will of my
It's
own." And you're thinking,
it's
yeah,
got some really nasty overtones, to be honest, nowadays. In
yeah,
the way Chameleon's used by the
yeah,
Master, and then kind of the Doctor, and the Doctor's for benevolence. But if it had been followed up in the next season with Chameleon becoming a character, what do they
yeah,
do nowadays? You do something like Data. You do Chameleon finding itself.
yeah,
Yeah.
Whatever. And actually, nowadays you could be brilliant because Chameleon would be shifting from whatever form to whatever form, from gender
yeah,
and all that sort of thing. And you could that's I like that. But they were not doing that, obviously, because it's 1983.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Well, how about Chameleon? The Doctor needs to be in two places at once, and it can't happen. And then Chameleon goes, "Yes, it can." He's been in a wall bit or something, and he just kind of
yeah,
does his Scorpio teleport bit and comes out of the wall and goes, "Ah, I can be in two places at once now," and becomes the Doctor.
yes,
And for a short time, they do a kind of mind transplant, and then he
yeah,
has the Doctor's knowledge and can go down and fix the engines.
Mhm.
And the Doctor can stay there and turn to a sun and go, "I'm gonna burn you," to Tegan.
yeah.
And Tegan can go, "You're not," and you go, "All right," and back to normal and good.
I won't then.
Yeah.
I'll burn you.
Fuck yeah. Well, yeah, I mean,
Can I warm you? No, I don't even want to be tempered.
we get some
So
scenes here. Corwin comes back to life, so he's kind of sabotaging
Yeah.
things, so they can only get the Doctor down to -70. So he's
Yeah. Right. Who was that again?
Corwin.
You see the husband.
He was the husband. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Who do we have cast for that? That was someone. That was Daryl Flood, isn't it?
That was
Well,
yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't have to
maybe.
be. It can be Ronald Allen.
well, yeah, okay.
Good.
I wouldn't know who would cast on it until I listen to this back, and then I'll go, okay.
Yeah, no, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, maybe it won't be clear.
Yeah.
Listener, as Corwin, we cast John Thorpe, Pat Gorman, possibly John Gorman, Roger Corman, Gerald Flood, and now Ronald Allen. So take your pick. At this point, we might leave it up to 6 and 7 to decide.
I mean, like the Empress of Mars, where we got the young, dashing soldier guy in it, and you cast the weather girl.
Did I?
Lindsay Willis.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wincy Willis, yeah.
Yeah. Good casting. I like it. Excellent. I clearly have taste and skill in these areas. Plot.
All right, plot. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're nearly there. Impact in 4 minutes 40. So, you know.
Cool.
So, yeah, the Doctor tells Tegan to vent the engines and give back what they took. They got to give back the sun's jizz.
Yeah.
Right. Sun jizz.
So
we're sticking with sun jizz, are we?
Yeah.
You know. So he tries to do that.
How?
Scenes with Corwin. I don't know.
How do you contain sun jizz?
You keep it in a little bag.
A bag.
A little bag. Yeah.
You little sun jizz bag, man.
Or in a sock. I don't know. It's kind of...
Sock. Oh. It's the horror of the horror. You've had a long week, haven't you, Baz?
I'm knackered.
All right, so the Doctor's got a sun jizz sock.
Well, the Doctor hasn't because he's still fighting off the fluid.
Oh no, yeah. Oh, but what about Chameleon Doctor? Or is he just fixing engines?
Maybe Chameleon Doctor's going to do that. Yeah,
he can do that. Yeah.
Can Chameleon Doctor deal with the sun jizz? Because then at least that's a robot hand touching it all. And that's kind of more sanitary in a way.
Yeah,
you can cope with that slightly better. If he's chucking out the jizz sock.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the captain's dealing with Corwin. We have that scene where she sort of tempts him into the airlock, and they both get sucked out.
I'm not right into that.
Well done, Baz. You said sucked out, and not sucked off.
I did. Yeah, I'm maturing.
Yes.
I didn't rise to it. I'm the maturest.
Rise.
We get some scenes with the Doctor staggering along the corridor, going burn with me, you know.
Yeah, because we can again.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I care if Davison's doing it.
Yeah.
In his stripy flannels and all that sort of bit, and his cricket bit, and with, I'm guessing, either blue lumps on his eyes to make them glow red, or front axial projection, which would look better.
Yeah.
Would be like Planet of Evil when
He's painted on his eyelids.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Turlough and Scaroff get through the last door. It's impacting 106 at this point, and basically Tegan has to sprint down there and tell him to eject the jizz or something. I don't know, or chameleon. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Tegan sprints down a corridor and tells Turlough and Scaroff to eject the jizz.
Eject the jizz.
That's where we're at.
She runs down the corridor, a boob tube falls down, which causes Turlough to eject the jizz.
What the hell does Scaroff do? Leave.
So yeah, I mean, the jizz makes its way home, and sorry, this now I think we lost him.
That's all fine. It's fine. Dear.
Yeah, the sun frees them. Not freezes them, freeze them, freeze them, freeze the Doctor.
Freeze them. Yeah.
Releases
them.
Because
let's face it, that's what we're talking about here. Just massive amount of release.
A massive amount of release. They release all that jizz, and then the sun releases them.
Right.
Turner's got a satisfied look on his face.
Fuck knows what Scaroff's got on his face.
Jizz.
Well, I was thinking a mask, but all right, jizz if you want. Try on jizz. So we're the first podcast to invoke try on jizz on a Jaggeroth. Right in the eye. One eye to another. Great. How far we have fallen. How far. No, how far we failed to rise. Unlike Turlough.
Well, you know, Turlough hasn't failed. Never mind.
Oh, he had it coming. We were doing really well. We were doing really well in that one. Who brought jizz into it? It wasn't me this time. It wasn't me. Was it you, Paul?
It was Paul.
I think it
I
was
mentioned things ejecting from the sun. I mean, I mentioned it. I didn't say the word jizz.
You did. You said sun jizz, and that was it. It was over.
We'll find out, won't we? We'll find out.
Yeah.
It's like the goodies. It's like kind of like, every week one of them goes completely bonkers.
Yeah.
We had to inject some interest into this somewhere.
We did. It's not our fault, listener. No. It was Chibnall's fault. And he got paid. Fault. We're not being paid.
No.
So you get some jizz. Live with it. Put it in your wee sock and take it away. A gift from us to you.
The Doctor and Tegan and Turlough say goodbye to Scaroff, and they take Chameleon with them, I guess.
Yes.
Because he's a menace.
Yeah, Scaroff's kind of hanging around though. So time machine. I like time machine. Could I get into the time machine? And they go, yeah,
right, bye.
The yeah, bye. I'm taking the robot. Sorry, bye. See you. Scaroff's all, I will change it. But he's there on his own now. Surrounded by
we avoid that embarrassing scene where Chameleon starts trying to chat up Tegan, and she kind of goes,
Well, let's face it. I mean, Chameleon is still disguised as Auntie Vanessa.
Yes.
Isn't that the default?
Yeah. All right.
I mean, Auntie Vanessa was fixing all the engineering and all that sort of bit. So, yeah.
Yeah. And then, the final scene is one of those terrible Martha making eyes at the Doctor kind of scenes.
Yeah.
Though it's redeemed slightly by her mum talking to evil Saxon lady.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's.
But how about after all the jeers, we actually take it down to something sort of nice and clever and serious, and have it as Tegan finally having closure on Auntie Vanessa, who she never got a chance to say goodbye to. You know, was taken from her shrunken, and Chameleon gives her back from her memories, and then returns to robot form and goes, "There we go. Right, I'm Chameleon now, and I'm going to be here and really active for a long time."
And they all laugh, freeze frame.
Explainment.
That I think that was surprisingly entertaining.
Yes.
To end spleen straight away, this version is far and above the original. This is great.
Yes.
It's got loads more jizz in it.
Yeah, all right, it's great until the end. I was enjoying all the Beryl Reid stuff. That was all fine, you know, but then it all turned into jizz.
Jizzometer was.
It was down below, and then it was suddenly like a Blue Peter totalizer.
Bursting out the top everywhere. Yeah.
Leslie Judd swooning.
Yeah.
John Noakes swooning also.
John Noakes saying, "Get off your foot."
Speaking of Leslie Judd, have you ever seen that? He's mentioned it a couple of times. Tim Quinn on Facebook that he interviewed Leslie Judd years ago, and said that she was just like smoking spliffs throughout the entire thing. It was like completely stoned as he was interviewing her.
Oh,
fair play, Leslie Judd. Yeah, all right.
I love her yet more. She may have been my very first crush. I can't quite remember, but she may well have been my very first proper crush.
Yeah. Probably between her and Jenny Hanley.
I grew up.
Yeah.
And if that's what she's like, I wish I'd married her when I grew up.
Yeah. Formative times. Anyway, we should.
Yes.
Yeah, Doctor Who.
Yes.
Yes. Let's finish our.
Let's finish this meeting. So is this version better? Yeah, probably is better.
It's vastly better. It's more entertaining.
Yeah.
It actually makes more sense.
Yeah.
We did try to cover some of the bases.
Yeah. We got distracted. Yeah.
Yeah. I was never big. I always thought 42 was okay. I've now kind of downgraded it to it's not actually all that good at all. It's not one of the good ones.
Yeah, I think if you're not focusing on the logic, if you just let it pass you by,
it's
fine. It passes for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a space filler in that series, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
There's some really, really good stuff in that series.
I mean, you get the trailer on the end of the episode, and you realise that you're coming up on human nature and Blink.
I had exactly the same reaction and thought, fuck.
Yeah,
wow.
And the end of that season with the Master turn, we've got some fucking good stuff coming up. Why have we got this one?
I'm really hoping we get human nature for Hartnell. I'd love to see him as the teacher.
Wow.
How brilliant would that be?
Yeah.
Hartnell in a love story.
Troughton would be nice also as well.
Yeah.
Any of them that could be interesting in that story. But
Tom would be impossible. So we'll get it for Tom. And that'll be impossible.
We can't get it for Sylvester because that's been done. That's we'd have to.
Yeah.
Well, if we do, I think we enter a kind of triple time ram wham. I thought about that. If that happens, then I think we should embrace it.
Yeah.
Because that's what I better get some numbers up, hadn't I?
That kind of happens if we get Dalek for 60 as well, isn't it? Because it would become Jubilee.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not canon though, is it? And again, human nature, I suppose, and die the original.
It's kind of the same.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Let's find out who we've got. The Doctor is 11.
Okay.
Haven't had Matt Smith for a while, have we?
No.
Don't we have?
Story is 85.
Seeds of Doom.
Oh.
Matt Smith.
Fascinating. Topical.
Yeah.
13 coming out on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Hmm.
that
Okay.
bears some thought. That bears some
does.
thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. The stuff at the
Huh.
South Pole might look quite good. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see
Right.
Moffat doing that as a two-parter. Maybe one at the South Pole, one
Yes.
at the house.
Yeah.
you know.
Yes, I agreed. Yeah, straight
Yeah.
away. Yeah. You do the thing
Yeah.
first,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then you
Who's
I think
Yeah.
possibly put it early in his run so that there's just Amy
yeah.
before Rory becomes a fixture.
Yeah.
maybe? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll give it some thought.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put it in place of the two-parter with the Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
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 Okay. All right.
Interesting.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go. That was Time Round, listener. I've been Barry Williams, and with me tonight have been Paul Ferry
Good night.
and Rupert Booth.
I didn't say jizz.
We need to thank Ben Jones for doing our music, and you can also find us on various social media sites. I think we're all on Blue Sky.
Yes.
I don't know why that escaped me for a moment there, but
Sky.
Blue Sky. I'm on
For
there.
the same reason that the three of us can't actually say Time Ram at the same time. Because we're all basically a bit thick and old now.
So I've lost my thread again. Sorry. Yes.
Blue Sky.
I'm on Blue Sky as Time Ram. I believe Paul's on there as that Paul Ferry. And Rupert is just Rupert Booth.
I'm just Rupert Booth.
He's just Rupert Booth. Rupert's also on Twitter. And Paul and myself can also be found on Tumblr. And Paul, you're on Instagram.
Oh, yes.
Threads.
Yeah.
Probably Mastodon, knowing you.
No.
No,
It's
not
too
Mastodon.
complicated. I tried to go on Mastodon.
I did try Mastodon. I couldn't get the hang of it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I seem to recall I looked at the reviews of other people trying Mastodon and thought I can't be either asked to try that.
Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah. Yeah. We've also got a Facebook page, and we've got our own website, timeram.com. Check us out there for extra content. Also, you can find extra content on Patreon, where we have various special episodes, reviews of episodes, Bond Ram, and various other Rams, all kinds of Rams. Just ramming away. Yeah.
Well, not all. I mean, I'd be specific. People might think, might expect something else after that. Don't mislead them. There's not all kinds of Rams there. There's certain kind of clean Rams.
Is there? Okay. You will not find the Time Ram After Dark because we haven't done it yet.
Conceptually clean Rams.
Conceptually clean Rams, yeah, okay.
He said after we talking about jizz for like the last 20 minutes of this podcast.
We're not going to be able to clean up this episode. This episode's fucked.
We didn't write it. Not our fault.
Yeah. And another way to support the podcast is if you can leave us a nice review wherever you get your podcast from. So on that note, we'll see you next time with Matt Smith in the Seeds of Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winston.
Is that all you've got to show for 7.5 billion years' work?
Direction point! Direction point!
A Doctor Who podcast network.